a good long day, you are headed back to your hotel room, but as you pass through the lobby, the hotel manager notices your family and hurries across the lobby to stop you. Excuse me, folks. I've gotten myself into a real bind here at the hotel, and I was hoping I could get your help. You see, we've overbooked the hotel, and while I was hoping for a few cancellations, all my guests, they seem to be showing up. So I took the liberty of moving all your belongings up to our presidential suite. I hope you don't mind. The suite is bigger. It has 2 full bedrooms, a full kitchen, 2 bathrooms, a washer, a dryer, 4 TVs, 2 pull-out sleeper sofas, and a jacuzzi tub. And of course, I'm not going to charge you any more for the suite if you'd be so kind as to, well, help me out here. Now, I'm just curious. Is there anyone who'd say, nah, I don't want your stinking suite. You just keep it. Of course not. You are right into that elevator before that manager has a chance to change your mind. And think how exciting you're going to be for the remainder of your stay. You're not going to want to leave. But what are the chances of that really happening? 0. Not likely, is it? But we want to change that in your lives forever. We want to offer you this dream come true upgrade for real, and for the same money that you are currently spending on your vacations. 6 million families. 6 million families all over the world are making the switch. In fact, it's safe to say that some of you in this room, you know people who've already made the upgrade in their lives. Think how excited you'd be to vacation and travel if you could stay in a luxury condominium every time you went on vacation. Imagine sharing those magical moments with the people closest to you. Because families all over the world, well, they are making the choice and saying, yes, we deserve something like that. Now, can everyone say that number along with me? $40,000. $40,000. Now, how many people would agree that spending that much money and not having anything but a bag of receipts to show for it is a pretty big negative? Especially when you compare what you're going to get for the same money that you are going to spend anyway. Now, folks, what we're offering you here today is just a simple choice. Because you are welcome to take all of this money and continue to vacation in a room that looks like this and collect a really big bag of receipts. Or you could take just a fraction of this money and you'll continue to vacation. Your future generations will continue to vacation in a luxury condominium that looks like this and collect a deed, something tangible to show for your money. Now, 350,000 families have made Vacation Village their vacation home. How about you? Because in light of the comparison, you may be wondering why people continue to spend or give up that much money on renting their vacations. It's really 2 reasons. First, we are absolutely dedicated to spending that quality time with our loved ones, away from the hustle and bustle of the world, and creating those magical memories. Secondly, well, we've been conditioned to do it this way. Now, it's the way we've always done. It is the way our parents did. But luckily, no one is forcing you to keep spending your money this way. It's time to take control of your future vacations. Let's pause everything right here for just a moment to find out where everyone's going to go on their dream vacations. Okay? Now here's the scenario, guys. I'm going to show up to each of your houses. I got a big bag of cash. And I say, congratulations, folks, you are going on vacation. Yay! So where are we going?
Hawaii.
We got Hawaii right here. Guys, where are we going? So Florida? Okay, so we're going to Florida here. Guys, where are we going? To Hawaii? Yeah. All right, you guys, dust off your grass. My ladies here, where are we going? To Europe? We're going to Vegas. Hey, welcome back to Vegas, baby. My next couple here? Jamaica. To Jamaica? All right. This is me on the beach, Bahama Mama. My next couple right here? Jamaica. To Jamaica? All right. Y'all bring some suntan lotion. Let's go. Guys, where are we going?
Mexico.
Ah, to Mexico? Well, fantastic. Guys, where are we going? Australia and New Zealand? All right, let's do it. Guys, where are we going? To Alaska, are we cruising or are we fishing? We're cruising. All right. Let's go. You going to Alaska? All right, we got to get the big boats. Everybody had their own space, right, guys? Are you guys going to Alaska with us?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so Alaska, here we come.
Where do we go?
My next couple, where we going?
I'm going to buy a new boat and go fishing.
All right. Can I come? I'm a fisherman.
Sure.
All right, so we're going fishing. Woohoo! Now, those are some awesome dream vacations. And you know what? I hope that each of you get to live them out to their fullest. But you know, like all dream vacations, they must come to an end. So you pack up your newfound treasures. You take that one last elevator ride down to the lobby, where there's usually someone as impeccably dressed as me behind the counter who says, "Thank you for staying at the Hotel Lashonda, and we hope you enjoyed your stay. Pray you come back next year." But right now, today, Larry, it's time to pay the bill. A real quick story on how I came to appreciate the value of time. Now, if you recall earlier, I said I'm from a very large and extremely close-knit family. And I got to tell you that growing up that way, it's very comforting, and it often fills a void. You see, my mom was a single mother. She worked 2, sometimes 3 jobs to survive for our family. And she worked a lot of hours to give us all the things that we needed and many of the things that we wanted. And while money may have ran a bit short for vacations at times, she never ran short of great advice and lots of love. And I suppose my grandpa was a lot like my mom in that respect. Because I remember as a kid growing up, Pop, which is what we all would call him, would take his 7 grandkids on vacations to Lake Elsinore. Now those were the best family vacations because we would go swimming and tell stories and play games and tell stories and go fishing and tell stories and sing and dance and, did I mention those stories? Yes. With my aunts and uncles and cousins, you know there could easily be over 20 of us. So I guess with that said, we should add patience to the long list of fine qualities that my pop had. And, my granny used to collect these things called S&H green stamps from the grocery store. And when she had enough, she would buy things out of the S&H stamp catalog. Maybe some of you know what I'm talking about. Well, this one summer, when I was about 5 years old, she had collected enough stamps to buy these 2 matching aluminum, multicolored nylon web lawn chairs. Oh, you know the ones I'm talking about. Today they're called vintage. But you have to understand, because one was for my pop, and the other one was for me, but it was kid-sized. So we packed up the cars, and Pop, he packed up his 1983 brown Ford Ranger pickup truck. When he was all done packing the truck, he'd always stand in the doorway and yell out, "Let's head out!" Oh, and we were off to Lake Elsinore for the weekend. Now, those were the time when life would slow down just enough to let the really important things catch up. Now, you have to understand something about my pop. He loved fishing. And the only thing he loved more than fishing, teaching me how to fish. So there we were with our rods and our tackle boxes and our 2 matching chairs sitting out at the edge of that old wood dock that extended off the bank of the lake. Now, fishing at Lake Elsinore was not catch and release, and they kept that lake well stocked with rainbow trout. So we could count on a fresh fish dinner cooked like only my granny could. Now, I was your typical kid who sometimes finds it just a little difficult to sit still. But somehow, Pop, he managed to teach me how to bait a hook, know when I had a bite on the line, and when to reel that fish in. Oh, he'd always say, "Shh, baby girl, patience." Now, those were the best family times. But when I was 13, I lost my pop suddenly in a car accident. So now looking back at those fishing trips spent at Lake Elsinore, I realized Pop, you know, he wasn't just teaching me how to catch fish. He was teaching me the importance of family traditions and how so very important it is to spend time with the people we love and care about. So just like fishing on Lake Elsinore, when you catch something that special, you have to hold on to it and never ever let it go. Now folks, hindsight is 20/20, but I want you to have that crystal clear vision right now, today, not when it's too late. So you guys have a great time in Las Vegas. And because time won't wait, have a great time on every vacation you take. Follow those commitments to share and play and spend time with one another. Your representatives are going to take it over from here and tailor a program that fits your family needs. So you guys have a great time at the resort. Goodbye, everybody.